something very, very slick they do, and this is what I'm saying, lets you know who they get their information from. Where is the technology that I'm speaking of? Where's it coming from? Is it coming from God? Is it coming from good spirits? No. This technology for control of humanity, that's why Satan is called the prince of the air. It's bad stuff, and you need to know about it. So let me play this clip from Singularity. Be right back.
I stand before you to announce the first true artificial intelligence, Kronos. Tonight, this night, we enter a new age.
You know what Kronos is capable of.
Capable of saving Earth from self-destruction.
A century ago, they were activated. Super machines programmed to eradicate a plague that was destroying our planet. Us.
Well, there you go. In a nutshell, a little trailer there for you. The plague that riddles the earth are humans that have to be wiped out by the AI that was created by humans. Sounds familiar? Sounds science fiction? You might want to rethink that.
Okay, so my previous company was D-Wave. I'll just show you a couple things. We built what are still the world's only quantum computers that you can buy. I did that for about 15 years. It was a lot of fun. A big science project that we turned into a commercial entity. That was a warm-up for Kindred. So Kindred is much, much, much more ambitious than D-Wave. And what Kindred is trying to do is build real AI. So what you've heard about AI is not what we mean by AI. What we mean by AI is a software system that can do literally anything that a human can do. Literally anything. And obviously, computers are better at things than people in lots of different ways. So now imagine, not only can they do everything that a human can do, but they can do everything that the best human at any task could do better than them.
I stand before you to announce the first true artificial intelligence, Kronos. Tonight, this night, we enter a new age.
We are right on the verge of that transition now. So when this thing that I'm talking about happens, it's going to be exactly the thing that you're thinking about those super intelligent AIs. So the one thing I can tell you is they're not going to be like us. So alien means, different. These things that we're building are not going to be people. They might be really smart, they might be really good at all sorts of different things, but they're not going to be like us. They're going to be aliens. And they're going to be, I'm sorry to say, way smarter than every single person in this room, in ways that we can't even comprehend. So this, of course, triggers a lot of alarm. One of the guys who talks about this is Elon, who says things like this, like, when you do this, beware. Because you think, just like the guy in the stories, that when you do this, you're going to put that little guy in a pentagram, and you're going to have your holy water out, and you're going to wave it at the thing, and by God, it's going to do exactly what you say and not one thing more, but it never works out that way. So this is an attitude that some are having, this emerging alarmism about the way this is going to go. But these words, demons, doesn't capture the essence of what's happening here. Yes, there are these massively intelligent entities out there, but they're not good, they're not evil. They just don't give a shit about you even in the slightest. The same way that you don't care about an ant is the same way they're not going to care about you. And these things that we're summoning into the world now are not demons, they're not evil, but they're more like the Lovecraftian great old ones. There are entities that are not necessarily going to be aligned with what we want. So this transition is really, really massively important for our entire species to navigate. And going back to that thing that Sam Harris was saying, nobody is paying attention. This thing is happening in the background. while people bicker about politics and what's going to be in the healthcare plan in the U.S., and underneath it all is this rising tsunami that, if we're not careful, is going to wipe us all out.
So there you go. In Gordy Rose's own words, they're summoning things. He's trying to tell you that they're not evil. They're not demons. They don't, whatever he can explain it away, it is what it is. And you have to know the truth about it. For you guys that are in the truth movement or awake, you've probably heard this before. This is nothing new. I just wanted to share this from newcomers that's never heard things about Saturn, Lord of the Rings, cube worship. It's all the same. Chronos, it doesn't matter. It's just packaged a different way.
Some wall.
And there's the wall.
They want to keep the riffraff out.
How do we get across?
You reject Skynet piece of crap.
By wrapping your head around this. This thing is everywhere. And apparently it's got a mind of its own.
Sister, tell us what happened.
I was in the Atlanta blast. Light ever since.
Heal your child. Lord, send us your light and make her whole again.
And it is very important right now that you get your house in order. That he will return for his bride. And the enemy knows it. I've shown all of the stuff in these two projects and my work for the last 10 to 15 years showing you. And a lot of people out there don't want to believe it. They want to keep going down the path that other people wrote the Bible and all of this stuff. And it's only because organized church and religion don't have the answers and they're not teaching the truth. You have to understand Genesis 6:4. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days and afterwards. That's number one. You better understand it. If you don't, you need to research it. Number two, don't you know that we get to judge angels? We're not going to judge good angels. We're judging bad angels. Why? Find out. Connect a dot. A lot of people think that God is a vicious God because he told us to wipe out other tribes and things like that. Well, guess what? If you understood the mix of the Nephilim with that bloodline and why it had to be wiped out, we're not talking about humans wiping out humans. We're talking about something much deeper than that. So when it's taught incorrectly, then you see it as God is a vicious God and he just wants to kill other people and other races. It has nothing to do with that. It's totally misunderstood and totally twisted. There was a bloodline, a race here on this earth that was corrupted. And then that's the truth. And once you understand that and you connect the dots and what is going on with technology, transhumanism, the body, the mind, the stuff that is being tampered with in present day, right now, then you get it. The one game. Everything else is smoke and mirrors. Love you guys.
Play jazz.
Playing jazz.
Smoothie.
Making smoothie.
Calendar.
No meetings today. Remember, tandläkare at 9:30.
Fire off.
Fire off.
Open door.
Door open.
Så ska vi sätta en till.
Ja. Open door.
Wrong voice command.
Open door.
Wrong voice command.
Open door.
Repeat that.
Open door.
I didn't understand that.
Hey, open door.
Play on the floor.
Get over the door. Open the door.
Wrong
Open the door.
Error.
Hey there, with a rock. Open door. Open door. Open door.
Higher volume.
Higher.
Higher.